Hi there. This is about to be a full moon reading for the March 13th into 14th full moon that happened. If you are not seeing this during that time, there still might be a message here for you that could be valuable and meaningful. And if you are seeing it just a little bit after, remember you have 3 days before and 3 days after the full moon to do all your witchy magic. So let's go, shall we? This is the Lucy Cavendish Fairy Forest deck that I'll be using. We've been working together for about 8 years, I'd say. And I'm going to be doing what's called a Cycles of the Moon reading. I do this every full and new moon that I am able, and there's always an extended version that is on my Patreon. So if you really like what happens here and you want to support me on this journey and support yourself along the way, then feel free to join my Patreon. The link is in the bio. It's just patreon.com/rainbow. My way, RANEBO. All right, cards. We seek your wisdom and guidance for this full moon, whatever message you have, whatever it is that is leaving, what we need to be aware of, what intention to have, what action to take, so we can create our desired result. Seek your wisdom and guidance, and I thank you for it. All right. First card that we have is the waning moon. It is the impact that is receding in your life. Queen of the Darkwood Elves, she recognizes that you have just gone through some challenges. There was a storm that happened in your life that you felt coming and you were prepared for. You were able to prepare for it. And this card is here to tell you that that time is now over. It is done with. You have accomplished the task ahead of you, and you have rode out the wave of energy that it has brought into your life. Next, we have the dark moon, what you most need to be aware of, the heart of the issue, and that is the Weaver. Number 25, Fate, Destiny, and Beard. She is here to remind you that you are able to consciously craft your life, to be mindful at this time as you move forward on what it is you're wishing to create. What threads are you weaving into? What knots are you tying off and letting go of? This, I'm also getting that there is actually some cords that you need to be cutting, that you need to be tying off and ending. And a reminder that this cord cutting is something, a lot of the times when people do cord cuttings, they forget to refill the space that they have just made in their life. And so when you see that cord ahead of you and you cut it and you allow that bond to separate, remember to fill it in. Otherwise, there's a power vacuum and random stuff will just fill in there instead. You can use the elements to help with this cord cutting. Let it be water washing away and cleansing that area, filling up that space with a nutritious liquid. Perhaps it is honey, golden light. It can be fire that helps ignite the fuel inside of you, that helps you move along your journey. This Weaver is here to tell you that it is not just fate and destiny that determines our life, but it is in fact the way that we dance with our destiny that truly determines the path that we take. Your fate, it is inevitable, but the path you take is one that you get to choose. So choose mindfully the dance that you wish to make, what you wish to create, the web that you want to weave, because every choice that you make, every knot, every tie that you do, it will impact and ripple outwards into this great weirdness that we call life. Here we have the intention card. Woo! Trickster. See, this is what I mean when I said there's cord cutting that has to happen, because the trickster is here to remind you that there will be people in your life that see the power that you have, and they're going to want to harness it for their own good. So this is telling you, be true to yourself, to the code, to the journey that you have within your soul. Be true to it. And be aware of deceit and betrayal. Be aware of the people that see your power and want to take it for their own gain. It is not selfish for you to make choices that will improve your own life. In fact, that is your purpose here, because when you truly walk in your life, in your path, when you use your power for the highest good of yourself and therefore for all, then you are giving back to the world by being fully who you are, by traveling your path, by truly embracing your desire to become all that you wish to become. So if there is someone in your life that feels like a trickster, I know that somebody came up. When you saw this card, you were like, oh, yep, that is insert person here. reassess your relationship with them. Cord cutting doesn't need to mean that the relationship is done entirely. It doesn't need to mean they're fully out of your life. You can do a cord cutting that cuts out all the toxic ways, all the unhelpful ways that relationship is currently acting, and leaves space for new, healthier bonds to come forth. But this trickster energy, it is vampiric. It is saying that someone sees your power and is seeking to take it for themselves. Don't let them do that anymore. That is the card of intention, is to let yourself be true to your own creed, to your own path, and to let your power be used for yourself. The action card is the Mabon, born of the darkest moment. You are the person that you are today because of what you have gone through. And the way that you show up simply, the way that you show up daily, the choices that you make, the desires that you have to become the person that you see the vision of in your future, it is a light for others. You show them that hope is no dream, that success is no dream, that it is possible. It is, in fact, your future. This card says shining hope and future on it. And it is in the card of action. So remind yourself that you can help these people that are trying to vampire on you, that you need to create some space from, that you need to cut those bonds of. They, like I said, they see the wonderful, beautiful, shining person that you are, and they want some of that. And you can still give them light. You just don't need to do it directly. You can do it by just radiating who you are as you are. You can help show them their own ability to be empowered to create the life that they want, because they see your power and they say, I want some of that. And that is a way that they are not acknowledging their own power. They're trying to usurp yours. But you, my dear, are powerful. Remind yourself of that daily. Commit to shining daily, just as you are right now. The full moon card of what will come about, what will be empowered before the gathering, celebration, anticipation, event. What will come about is a kind of excitement for the life that you are creating. An opportunity for celebration. This is a card of springtime in a way. If you look at the beautiful garland that she has on her head, it has spring flowers, it has butterflies. She herself has wings. The reminder of the butterfly is that when we have been in this dark goo, this dark transformational time where it feels like everything that we knew dissolved, then we picked ourselves back together. We wove ourselves a new fabric of being so that we can be a shining light. It is now time for you to emerge from the chrysalis of winter, of recovery. You are no longer recovering, my dear. You are now discovering what it is you are capable of. You are now letting yourself shine. Give yourself permission to celebrate it. Whether that is a graduation, whether that is a birthday, whether that is just you saying, I did this and I want to celebrate it, gather together your friends. Gather together your favorite things, dress up nicely, get goblets, make a fancy dinner, whatever it is. Make a celebration of it. Because when we are grateful for what we have done and the lessons we've learned, then that is one of the ways that we tie the bow, that we close the knot, that we let something be done by celebrating it has happened. Because when we say it has happened, we put it in the past and then we can focus fully on our future. Let's see the card that is on the bottom. We have Salut, vitality, health, energy. This card is about putting your health and wellness as top priority. Very poignant when it comes to the trickster being right there in the card of intention. This card, Salut, says it is now time for you to come into a period of your life where you put your own health and wellness as the highest priority, where you recognize that when you are filling your cup, when you are healthy, when you are healing, when you are in your own lane and your own energy, when you are weaving the future that you want, then everything that overflows shines a light for the people that are still in their darkness. It shows people, it inspires them that they too can transform. They too can find this beautiful health, this beautiful wellness that you have found. It is possible, and you show that. All right. Now that we have done this, I am going to pull some more cards from one of the other decks that I have in here. We will see which one decides to come about for those cards. But if you would like to see the extended reading of this, again, you can go to my Patreon, patreon.com/rainbow, spelled my way, RANEBO. And there you can find other readings that I've done. You can also find like 5 years, 6 years, might even be 7 years worth of behind the scenes videos of art that I've created, murals that I've painted, travel stories. I believe there's a song on there. There's a lot of poetry on there. There's all kinds of stuff on my Patreon as a multimedia creator. You know, I never really wanted to have just one path, and so I wove them all together into the career that I have today. So you can go there if you want to support me, if you want to give me a little thanks, go there. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more of these readings in the future, I can't believe I'm about to say this, like, comment, subscribe, follow me, whatever it is that you like. Please join me on this journey because I would love to assist you along yours. Thank you so much for watching this. I love you, and I hope this helped.